Well, hi there, and welcome to a Sit With Me podcast. My name is Solène, and I am your host, and welcome to a brand new episode of the podcast. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing great. I am doing fantastic. I am coming to you sunny, not warm, but sunny. We are grateful for the sun, even though the weather lords have decided to not bless us with warmth. Absolutely not. It is cold. I mean, for the end of May, I consider that cold, but let's not complain. We have sun, so I'm coming to you cold, but sunny. I hope wherever you are, it is sunny as well. Enjoy this period, go outside, and yeah, I'm wishing you the best, whatever it is that you want right now. If you want energy, if you want a hug, if you want motivation, or if you want relax, peace, and quiet, I wish that upon you. Whatever it is that your soul need, I am sending that to you. I hope you are doing great. And before starting this episode, I have a few announcements that I'm excited to make. Actually, the very first one is I am officially launching my book club. It has been a dream of mine for years, and at the beginning of this year, the end of last year, I thought about it more and more. I started thinking about a title, I did the logo, I started thinking about what would be the specificity of the book club, how would it work? Because anyway, on the website, sitwithme.com, I have the book of the month every month, and I also put the book that I'm currently reading on the website. There's also the bookshelf, and it's all the books that I read, that I love, that I would recommend, that are closely or even loosely related to the podcast. And so I thought, you know what, long term, I want to have a book club. But you know how you have to, do not put things long term, just do them in the now. And so that is what I'm doing. I am launching my book club, and it's going to be called Roots and Pages. And Roots and Pages will be a literature community that centers the voice of women authors and woman-ex authors as well. So every month we will select a book that has been written by a woman or a woman-ex, and we will read it, and we'll meet each other every month to talk about the book, but also talk about life in general, then reflect and have a good time, because we need to build community, we need one another. So I wanted to create a space where it's not school, there will be no book reports, but we'll meet each other, have a great time, talk about books, talk about life, see each other, hear each other, learn from each other, and meet each other. So that is Roots and Pages. I am really, really happy. If you want to know more, if you are interested in joining the book clubs, you can go at sitwithme/Roots and Pages. It's going to be in the description. You know how it works. But sitwithme/Roots and Pages, and it's going to be hosted at One More Chapter. And One More Chapter is a brand new beautiful address here in Berlin. It's a book bar that is attached to an independent bookstore called InterKontinental. And right next to the bookstore, they opened recently, this beautiful space where you can come and grab a coffee. The food is delicious. The chef is South African, so let me tell you, the food hits. And you can go and get a book or bring your own book. They have multiple of events around readings and authors coming in and book clubs, and they have book brunches. So I thought it would be amazing to actually use that space, because I volunteered with InterKontinental, which is a fantastic independent bookstore here in Berlin. If you ever want to visit, go. They are fantastic. Go support independent bookstores. Please don't buy everything on Amazon. And they have this fantastic bookstore that is about the voices of diaspora and also African literature. And I mentioned it last year. Last year, I volunteered at the African Book Festival, and they are the one organizing it. And so I had this idea of a book club, but I did not know where to host it, how to do it exactly. And then turns out that I did not know that they were opening that book bar. And when I saw it last week, I was like, oh, maybe this will be the perfect space to host my book club. So I doubled down on the project. I talked about it to the owner, and she was delighted, and she was like, yes, you don't need to sell me anything, just tell me when you need the space and if I can help you with the promotion. So she's a lovely person, just no doubt about that. So yes, if you are in Berlin, go to InterKontinental, the bookstore. You can find them on Instagram, and they're website, etc. Go to the book bar. It is a fantastic space. So that's the first announcement. The book club will be launched within the next few months, and it will be called Roots and Pages, and we are centering women authors and women authors. The second announcement, which is closely related to the first one, is the African Book Festival is coming back in town. So last year I was volunteering at the African Book Festival, and I loved it so much that I said I will be there every year. I will literally be there every year. So this year it is from July 18th to July 20th at the Alte Münze. Last year also was the same venue if you were there, and the curator for this year is from Ghana, and I think it's about fiction. I'm not sure. I think it's about fiction, but anyway, it's going to be great no matter what. Please check it out. The website is africanbookfestival.de. It's over the weekend, so you can come and check it out. Come for the vibes, stay for the books. You will have market, readings, poetry, discussion, music, and just beautiful people, amazing people. That's kind of the vibe. So the African Bookstore is back. The African Book Festival, is back in town. I'll be volunteering. If you want to volunteer, it's always great. You can do that as well, or you can just come and swing by to see the beautiful faces of the beautiful people and support independent bookstore and support independent authors, etc. So that's it. Roots and Pages is officially launched. Sit with me / Roots and Pages if you want to learn more. African Bookstore Festival. Oh my God, why am I? AfricanBookFestival.de if you want to learn more about the festival. InterKontinental, the bookstore. They have a website, they have an Instagram, and one more chapter is the book bar attached to the bookstore. A lot of informations, but all of this is magnificent, and no matter what, everything will be in the description. And if you want more information, just shoot me a message, DM, Instagram, or email, etc. I will be delighted to read you and to answer you. Anyway, now that this is out of the way, now that I officially gave birth to my book club, Roots and Pages, time to get into this episode. In today's episode, I want to talk about something that I am going through, that I have been going through, and that I believe we will all go through for the entirety of our lives, and it is the messy middle, the discomfort of uncertainty. What I call the messy middle, it is when you are not where you were, but you are also not where you want to be. You are in this uncomfortable middle, right? And the truth is, even when you are on the right path, things are still chaotic. It might not feel like you are on the right path. Sometimes it feels like even more chaos, like confusion, like nothing is moving, like you're pedaling in place. Because even if you are in alignment with your purpose, it might take a while to feel this way before it clicks. Even if you are on the right path, not everything magically works out for you and there is no more obstacle. No, there are still ups and downs. There are still doubts and setbacks. And this is what I call the messy middle. And the messy middle is the moment where those voices of doubt are loud and are so much easier to believe because you don't see that you are moving forward. You know that you're not where you used to be, and even that you're like, have I even taken one step forward? And you're not even sure that the destination exists. So it's easy to believe the doubt. It's easy to give up. It's easy to believe that you are not enough. And that is the messy middle, when you're no longer who you were, but you're not completely who you are becoming. You know that you have outgrown your past, but the future is not fully there yet. The future has not fully arrived yet. And sometimes the scariest thing is that the destination you are working toward does not even exist yet, because you are the one creating it. You are the one manifesting it. I've made this TikTok because I had this thought when I was on my walk. The fact that the destination feels messy, blurry, and far because you are creating a color that has not been mixed yet. You are creating a color that has not been mixed yet. That is why you cannot see the end game, the full destination, because you are here to create it. You are here to mold whatever it is that you want to mold. No one before you has done it the way you will do it. And so think about it that way, right? The fact that you sometimes this messy middle feels even more burdening and scary because you don't even know exactly if your destination exists, but you must keep the faith. And people often think that being aligned means that things are flowing easily. People think that finding your path means that the world will roll out the red carpet for you and everything will make sense and everything will work and everything will come into place magically. Absolutely not. Because alignment is like a retroactive thing. The clarity, alignment is retroactive clarity. You only feel aligned. Sometimes you only feel aligned after the fact. In the moment, in the alignment, it does not feel like it. It makes sense after, when the pieces of the puzzles are almost all together. Most of the time, alignment does not necessarily feel like clarity. It often feels like confusion, and you must come out of it. It will take you a while to be like, oh, I was actually on the right path the whole time. But if you're just grinding and putting one step after the other in that messy middle, it is normal that it still feel chaotic. Do not be mad or angry or sad that things still don't make sense, even if you know that you are on the right path, even if you know that you found your purpose, you know what you want to do, you know that you feel it. More than knowing it, you feel that you are on the right path, that you are doing the right thing, that you found yourself, and it still feels like you're not there yet. It is normal. Things don't magically work out just because you found your purpose, and that is the messy middle. For you to see the full puzzle, you might need to take a few steps back, and it might take a little longer. And all of this means that maybe for a while, for an extended period of time, your vision will not match your reality. But it does not mean that things are not moving. It does not mean that it is not working. It simply means that your reality is catching up. And what I like to do to motivate myself and to get back on track mentally, because that is the key. That's what matters, to align your mind, to align your mindset with your desired reality, right? I remind myself that my reality is a memory. Let me explain. Stay with me. When your reality is seemingly sending you signs that you should give up because you think, oh, it's not working. Nothing is working. I don't see it. I know that I can be great, but I am still in my old job. I still don't have the money. I still don't have the relationship, even though I've been putting in the work. Like, I don't get it. I know that I can be greater, that I can do greater, but my reality is still the same, is still shit. You need to remember that your reality is a memory, and your reality is reacting to your old thoughts pattern. Remember, you are a radio and you are constantly emitting vibration. And in the chain, your reality, your 3D world is the last thing that changes. First, you change your thoughts, your beliefs, your subconscious, you change your habits, you change your behavior, and then in reaction to that, your 3D world changes. It's not the other way around. It's not first your reality change and then your beliefs changes. No. First, you change your beliefs, your habit, your thoughts, your mind, and then your reality reacts. So remember that whatever it is that you are living right now is simply in response to your old thought pattern. You are not living by your current thoughts. You are living by your old thoughts, by your beliefs and your habits that you had last year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. So even though you are changing, you feel the change mentally. That is great. That is a great sign. It is normal that there is a delay between the change in self, the change in mind, and the change in your reality. And it is your job to keep thinking like your future self and act like it, so you can attract that new reality. So your radio sends the correct frequency, and then your world changes. So that's why we say do not look at your reality, girl. When you're trying to change your life and to change your mind, disregard whatever is happening, because it is still a reaction to what you used to think, to who you used to be. So it will take a while for reality to catch up. Your reality is a memory. It is the echo of your past beliefs. So remember that when you look around, you're like, oh my God, nothing is changing. It's normal. It's still a response and a reaction for who you used to be. You are changing right now. And you are building your future in the present. You are building your future success, your future vision with your habits, with your thoughts and your beliefs. And the more you are emitting this, the more you are vibrating this, the closer you are to bringing that vision to you. By thinking, by embodying, by being, you are building and preparing your future. So this is why there is a delay between your reality and your vision. Does not mean that it's not working. Don't look at whatever's not working. Only focus on what is working. It means that your reality is still in alignment with your old programming, with your old beliefs. Focus on who you want to be, focused on your future self. And that moment, it is exactly when most people quit. It is exactly when most people give up because they stop believing in themselves. But not you though. Not you though. Because the destination seems so far, so blurry, so unreachable, because the reality does not match what they want, what they know it's capable, that they stop believing in the vision. Because they don't understand the key fact that the reality is the last thing that changes, is the last thing that unlocked. You change your behavior, your habits, your thought patterns, you emit those vibrations, and then the reality catches up. The best analogy that I have for that came to me when I was on that bike. You know that I'm addicted to my ride classes, to those 45 minutes of intense cardio on that stationary bike with house and electro music blasting at 6 a.m. Sign me up. And I realized what I was giving my all, that this feels exactly like the messy middle. It's like being on this stationary bike, because you're putting the work and you're pedaling and you're giving your all and you're tired and you're sweating, but nothing around you is changing. Your scenery isn't changing. That's the same when you are in that messy middle. You're putting in the work 1% every day. You believe in yourself. You do the affirmations, you do the journaling, and you work out because you want to take care of yourself, and you stop eating sugar, and you do all the things that your future self is doing. You're putting in the work, but like then you lift your head up and it's like, I'm still in the same room, surrounded by the same people. I'm tired as hell, and it does not feel like nothing is changing. That is the best analogy for this messy middle, but you must keep going. And I know that it feels like sometimes all those efforts that you're putting on that bike, on that metaphorical bike, it's fruitless and it's frustrating, because you don't see the result, but you need to keep going. That is the messy middle. It is part of it. It's not because you don't feel like you're not getting any traction that you're not actually getting any traction. It is moving. You are getting closer to your vision. And at the end of those 45 minutes, I receive a notification on my phone that tells me how long I've biked, how well my heartbeat was, how many sweat points and calories and this and this and that. So even though I was stationary for 45 minutes, I come out of that room stronger, happier, lighter, physically, metaphorically, right? I am still one step closer, even though for 45 minutes I did not move. I was on that stationary bike. All right? It is all part of the messy middle. But here's the thing though. You don't really have a choice, do you? You don't have a choice, because if you stop now or in 6 months, it won't happen for sure. But if you keep going, you still have a shot at success. If you keep going, maybe it works. If you stop, it won't happen. If you keep going, maybe it works. If you stop, it definitely will not happen. You definitely will not reach your vision if you stop. That's the math. The odds are always 0% if you quit, period. If you stop, you won't reach it. But if you keep going, you just might. You just might hit the jackpot. So what's your choice? What would you rather have? Who would you rather be? If you want your vision to come true, it only depends on you. That is your job. The only one who can fulfill your vision, it's you. Of course, on the path, you will meet people. I'm telling you, purpose is always community driven. You will have people, they will uplift you, they will see you, they will help you, they will propel you, they will choose you, of course. But the core of that vision, it's your responsibility, it is your job. No one else can fulfill your vision. No one else should fulfill your vision. So you have to manifest it. You have to make it come true. Do not expect your neighbor, your friend, your partner, your boss, your favorite influencer to make your dream come true. How can they do that? You get out there and you make your dream come true, please, and thank you. Also, by the way, while I am thinking about that, we need to bring back things taking time. Things take time. Good things take time. I am tired of scrolling on TikTok, which I'm doing too much, by the way, but that's another conversation. Talking about, I've been doing that for a month. I've been doing that for 6 months. This is nothing. A month, 6 months, it's nothing. A year, it's nothing. Bring back taking time. Your vision, whatever it is, will take years. And even that is fast. Even a few years, it's nothing. It's niche. Okay, it is normal to put in the work for years. And if you truly want it, if you truly feel that you can reach that goal, that is not a problem. That is not a scary statement. It should not stop you or deter you. If it does, then don't. Then take a few steps back and say, you know what? If it takes years, I'm not here for it. But truly and honestly, if you want that vision, it will take years. Start understanding that it will take years of hard work. Now, if it takes less than years, congratulations. At least you were ready for more and it was delivered to you before the delivery date. Congrats. Now, if it actually takes years, Now, if it actually takes years, you can be like, I knew, I was ready for the hard work. Every single success story, lifelong success story, because I'm not wishing you a success story that lasts 6 months or a year. I'm wishing you a lifelong success story, something that is generational, not just for a few months. I'm wishing you a success that is following you in the afterlife. Okay, every real success story has taken more than 6 months. Stop looking at people who are like, oh my God, in 6 months I changes. It does not last. If you want something that lasts, it takes years of hard work, period. At least that's my ministry. That's what I rather preach to you. Okay, so let's bring back things taking time. It is okay for you to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 25 years to reach your goal. It's okay. It is the norm, actually. So you choose, but you also don't have a choice if you want to reach your destination. You will have to. Also, another point that I wanted to bring into this podcast episode. There are people who are less talented than you right this second who are living the life that you want. There are people less talented than you who are living the life that you want. Not because of talent, because of audacity. Audacity over talent every time. If you are talented, congratulations. It will get you far. But what will get you to the finish line and even further is audacity. Because these people who are living your dream life, they have the audacity to believe in themselves more than everyone. They have the audacity to knock on doors up until a door opens. They have the audacity to see the vision even before no one else. They have the audacity to love themselves, to believe in themselves, and to keep going and to ask for what they want and not negotiate. Audacity over talent. It is great to have talent. It is crucial to have audacity. Create an alter ego of the most audacious person you have ever met, and it will probably be a man. Okay? And walk into every office, every meeting room, every call, every Zoom call with that energy. Audacity over talent. Love yourself more. Believe in yourself more. Ask for more, please and thank you. I love you dearly. And the last thing that I will address today to you: stop waiting for signs. You are the sign. You are the proof. Look in the mirror, there is your sign. Stop looking at your TikTok algorithm. Stop reading your birth chart. Stop reading the lines in your palms. Stop looking at the outside world to reassure you. Be your own reassurance. Stop waiting for the universe to tell you this is your sign to do what you are the sign. The vision being implemented in your mind is the sign. It is in your mind. So it is the sign. No one sees the vision the way you see it. Pharrell Williams has this beautiful quote that I love to read and reread when I feel down. Do not wait for the stars to align. Reach up and rearrange them the way you want. Create your own constellation. Create your own constellation. Do not wait for the universe to reassure you, God damn it. When you are in the messy middle, you need to find reassurance in yourself, in your vision, in the happiness, the fulfillment that you will feel once you reach that destination that you must feel now. Feel happy, lovely, in love, and ready in the moment. Listen to the episode of last week if you want to know what I mean. But stop waiting for the universe and your algorithm and TikTok and psychics and mediums to show you signs. Jesus Christ. The signs is in the mirror and it's you. You have it. There is your sign. Be your own reassurance that even in that messy middle, you will reach that goal. You were made for this. This was made for you. This is your destination. This is your destiny. Having true faith, and I told you that before, having true faith, having true belief, it's a decision made before the evidence shows up. Don't wait for evidence in your 3D world to tell you you are doing good, you are doing amazing, this is your destiny. You choose, I am doing great, I am doing amazing, this is my destiny, and then the universe is like, oh, since you asked, here it is. Okay? So I understand that these are all feelings and emotions that you are living in that messy middle, when it's like, I'm not where I was, but I'm not also where I'm where I want to be. Am I supposed to keep going? Is it normal? Nothing seems to be working. It is. As long as you're putting in the work, as long as you believe, as long as you work on your mindset, as long as you embody the energy and the mindset of the person that you want to be, and as long as you're putting in the hard work every day, at least 1% every single day, you are working. It is working. That vision is coming true. It is becoming true. It is unraveling in magical, mysterious way. All right? So if you want to navigate this messy middle, like I said, read people's success stories so you can understand what it takes, what greatness actually means. Stop listening to TikTok, to success stories on TikTok. Look for people who had an impact on the real world. Listen to their story. Understand that it's vision over emotions. Even if you feel down today, still trust the vision, still believe in the vision. Even if you feel anxious and fearful, override those emotions with the belief in the vision. Have more faith in your vision than in your emotions. Listen to podcasts like this one, if you like it, or other podcasts, so you can stay in that high vibration. Journal, affirmation, vent, write it down. Write about your future life as if it is happening in the present. Today I woke up and I went to the lake next to my house, even though you live in a 1-bedroom apartment in London. Today, I was interviewed by Jay Shetty or Emma Grede, or today I was asked to do a panel on neuroscience at Cambridge. I don't know what you want your life to look like, but you write about it as if it is happening today. The wildest thing. Today I woke up next to my beautiful wife or my beautiful husband. Then I walked my 2 dogs. I had my yoga, my Pilates. Then I had a beautiful breakfast on my terrace. Then I took a flight to Venezuela. Okay? Do the mindset work, even in that messy middle, and have more faith in your vision than in your present, than in your reality. You do not need more proof. You need more faith. Faith in the vision, faith in the future you that is already living that life. Okay? So the messy middle is completely normal. Do not let it deter you or derail you from your beautiful journey, because you deserve it. You can have it. Everything is possible. You are possible. Nothing is unreachable. Absolutely nothing is unreachable. You can do it. You are enough. You are beautiful enough. You are strong enough. You are smart enough. You are capable enough. You are loved. You are seen. You deserve all the love, the joy, the happiness. I'm not just saying that on some like motivational Jay Shetty, Oprah BS. I'm in it, and I don't even need to know you to know that. It is the baseline. Are you here? Do you have a heartbeat? Okay, great. You deserve the best love that this earth can offer you, that this universe can offer you. Okay, so be more assertive with your dreams. Dare to dream. Dare to ask for more. Do not negotiate your dreams. Do not settle. Do not ask for less. Go after your biggest, wildest dream. Understand that it is possible. Truly rewire your brain to understand that it is inevitable for you to reach that goal and that vision. Do not bargain with anyone about your dreams, about your destination. And understand that, no, not believe. Hear me when I say, no one has to understand or approve your vision. No one has to understand or approve your vision for you to reach it. Even if no one on this earth sees your vision, understand or approve your vision, so be it. As long as you see it, as long as you believe about it, as long as you see it, as long as you believe it, it will come true. It can come true. Okay? Well, that's it for me. I've talked enough today. I hope this episode was helpful or motivating or enlightening in some way. Let me know. A Sit With Me podcast at gmail.com. Visit asitwithme.com to see about the book clubs and the bookshelf, etc., etc. Feel free to write me, to DM me, Solène all caps on every platform. All the links will be in the description down below. Take care of yourself. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. But also make yourself accountable. Okay? Still very much that. And if today you feel that you are in the fog, in that middle, in the void, you're not crazy. You are not lost. You are just in transit. And this future is still waiting for you to arrive, because it is there and you are manifesting it right this second. All right? I love you dearly. Take care of yourself. I talk to you next week. Check out the new book club, Roots and Pages. And I talk to you next week. Love you dearly. Bisous, bye.